Almost exactly a month after the ethics panel adopted its report in the Cash for Query case, Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra today was expelled from the Lok Sabha. 2 hours after being tabled, the report came up for discussion in the House and was adopted by a voice vote. The ethics committee had held Mahua Moitra guilty of accepting gifts and illegal gratification from a businessman to pose questions on his behalf in Parliament. After being disqualified, Mahua Moitra called it a hanging by a kangaroo court, accusing the BJP of forcing the opposition into submission.
This Lok Sabha has also seen the weaponization of a parliamentary committee. Ironically, the Ethics Committee, which was set up to serve as a moral compass for members. Instead, it has been abused egregiously today to do exactly what it was never meant to do, which is to bulldoze the opposition and become another weapon to talk us into submission. This committee and this report has broken every rule in the book. In essence, you are finding me guilty of breaching a code of ethics that does not exist. The committee is punishing me for engaging in a practice that is routine, accepted and encouraged in the House. What is important is that if this Modi government thought that by shutting me up, they are going to do away with the Adani issue, let me tell you this, that this kangaroo court has only shown to all of India that the haste and the abuse of due process you have used demonstrates how important Mr. Adani is to you and to what length you will go to harass a single woman MP into shutting her into submission. You have disregarded due process, proportionality and abused every tenet. This is the beginning of your end. जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है तो पहले विवेक मर जाता है. We're going to come back and we're going to see the end of you. So thank you very much.
Sanju Verma and Kapil Madan continue with us. Bishwajit Deb, senior advocate and national spokesperson of the TMC, join us. But I want to first go across to Mr. V. Vaithilingam, who is a member of the Ethics Committee. Mr. Vaithilingam, I want to start by asking you, what exact part of the process was not followed? Because the members from the BJP say that due process was followed and the evidence against Mahua Moitra, the Ethics Committee found was enough to find her guilty.
Actually, on the first day, they examined the evidence of that advocate and the Nishikant Dubey. The second day, they called for our Mahua Moitra. So Mahua Moitra evidence is going on. Actually, what happened inside the committee, the chairman told us, you can wait until the session, the inquiries, the investigation by the chairman, then you can follow that. But they are not. The chairman is not given any chance for the other members. He only asking the more questions about this issue, and he is talking about the issues. What we told. If you want more questions, you can give writing to the member and ask for 1 day time. She can reply. Even that is not allowed because frequently they wanted the reply. So how the member immediately can reply?
Okay.
So they wanted time. So we told the chairman, you put up all the question to the member. Then you can give 1 or 2 days. She can reply, but it is not allowed. And moreover, what their action is, they want to put more and more questions. So the member is not able to answer because the times you phone to Darshan Hiranandani in 3 years. So how the member, you can see how many times nobody knows.
Okay,
so
let's quickly get Sanju Verma on this. Sanju Verma, report is tabled. Within 2 hours, a debate happens, decision is taken. Where is the principle of natural justice?
Okay. Padmaja, I will start by saying this because I've often heard you quote these few panktiyas also. Karta tha so kyun kiya, ab kar kyun pachtaye. Karta tha so kyun kiya, ab kar kyun pachtaye. Boya ped babul ka, to aam kahan se aaye. Boya ped babul ka, to aam kahan se aaye. And the reason I quoted these lines is simply because you reap what you sow. And let's be very clear. For everybody who's saying that the concept of natural justice has been violated, I think the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla completely demolished that argument by saying, A, the ethics committee met on the 2nd of November, gave Mahua Moitra a proper hearing. Then on the 9th of November, the consideration and adoption of the proceeding was adopted with a recommendation to the Lok Sabha Speaker, and the Lok Sabha Speaker, using the powers granted to him via Article 93, 94, 95, 96 and wide past precedents of what happened when Somnath Chatterjee and Pranab Mukherjee were the speakers. He has quoted those instances as well. So be it past precedents, be it the powers bestowed on the Lok Sabha Speaker, be it the recommendations given by the Ethics Committee after duly giving Mahua Moitra enough time to put forward her case, be it Darshan Hiranandani, one of the key stakeholders in this entire saga, who actually first on the 19th of October just gave a statement. But when Mahua Moitra questioned that ye to sirf ek statement hai, you know, why does not he give a legal affidavit? He gave a sworn legal affidavit which has legal sanctity. After everything, if Mahua Moitra is still playing the woman card, too bad. She has to learn to digest the truth. सिर्फ जोर-जोर से चिल्लाने से आपका झूठ सत्य नहीं बन जाएगा.
Okay, the ethics committee report has been adopted and there are enough grounds. Mr. Bishwajit Deb.
You see, today is a very sad day for the parliament. Democracy has really been murdered today. A person against whom Mahua Moitra has been charged. The allegation is against Mahua Moitra. There is a specific allegation against Mahua Moitra. And she has not been allowed to defend herself in the floor of the house. Is this natural justice? Is this what you call natural justice? The law says that a person who is charged of a particular offense, he or she must be allowed to speak, must be allowed to defend herself.
But she was given the chance in front of the ethics committee, at which point she decided to storm out and say her Cheeraran is being done.
Please.
She was asked questions about the phone calls that happened, but she stormed out of the ethics committee meeting hearing.
Please let me finish. Please, if you don't want me to reply, then don't allow me. Don't ask me to attend your show.
You said she wasn't given the chance to defend herself. I'm just reminding you there are actually minutes of that meeting.
No.
That speak of how the speaker said that she should answer questions.
Committee, what ethics committee? A committee which does not have any ethics is called ethics committee. Today, in the ethics committee, can you say that the evidence has been recorded? An affidavit has been submitted. Now, on the basis of that affidavit, you tell me one thing. On the basis of that affidavit, the person who has sworn that affidavit, has he been examined?
Okay. Why was Darshan Hiranandani? That's what even Mahua Moitra said. Darshan Hiranandani wasn't examined.
A 495 page. Please let me finish. A 495 page report placed in the floor of the House has been just examined by the honorable members within half an hour, and thereafter she has been hanged by the
there was
report.
haste,
This is
and
what
there
has happened
was
today.
no questioning of
This
the
is
other
exactly what
accused,
has happened
or
today.
rather the other person interested, Darshan Hiranandani, Sanju Verma.
And
Mr. Dey, please now. You had a lengthy intervention. Unfortunately, you made zero sense. Padmaja, let's be very clear. The fact of the matter is that the Ethics Committee adopted the resolution to expel Mahua Moitra and sent the same to the Lok Sabha by a 6:4 majority. And now for the TMC to say, oh, but Praneeth Kaur, who's the wife of Captain Amrinder Singh, she was suspended by the Congress in February 2023. So unka vote jo hai, that is not a bona fide vote. You know, let's not try and indulge in whataboutery. Let's be very clear. Mahua Moitra has herself admitted that yes, she did share her login and password, and her login and password were actually logged into from Dubai, New York, Sydney, London, what have you, when she was very much either in Kolkata or Delhi. The culprit has admitted to the crime. Isse bada aur guilt ka admission kya
Okay,
chahiye?
Mr. Vaithilingam, I want to give you the final word. You keep saying that this is a malified process, but your own Congress MP, Praneeth Kaur, signed off on that report. She is with you in the ethics committee.
You see, actually we taken action about Preetham Kaur earlier. Now she is not a member in the parliament, Congress member. We gave her a notice. but the parliament is not taking action. That is why she is sitting there. Even you can ask her whether she is a Congress member, she will not agree for it. That is the situation.
Okay,
and another one thing, you can see the sharing of...
Okay,
yeah,
the way in which the entire opposition today has rallied around Mahua Moitra, I think the most significant was the image of her coming out after expulsion, flanked by all members of the opposition, including Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. It seems quite clear that in the remaining days of Parliament and thereafter, this could remain one of the rallying cries of a witch hunt against the opposition and the silencing of dissent. That being said, the fact is that as of today, Krishnanagar Member of Parliament of the Trinamool Congress, Mahua Moitra, has been ousted from the Lok Sabha. We'll see where this goes. Thanks, gentlemen. Sanju Verma.